This video is going to teach you how to make a foil spider. So I have a little foil spider right here, and this spider is called a sculpture because it is three-dimensional. A sculpture is artwork that is three-dimensional. So in order to make this spider, all you have to do is get a piece of foil, and I have a paper here just to show you about how big you're going to need the foil. Just regular aluminum foil that you can buy at the store. And about the size of my white paper here, so I'll just put that aside. We have to cut this up to get it into different sizes, and in order to help you figure out what sizes they are, we're going to be doing some folds. So the first thing I'm going to do is put my foil so that it is tall, and then I'm going to fold it up and make a crease, and then I'm going to cut right along that crease. I'm going to take one of the pieces and I'm going to cut it in half. I'm just going to put these two pieces off to the side for right now. I'm going to take the other piece and put it so that it's tall, and I'm going to fold it in half, and then I'm going to fold it in half again. And then I'm going to fold it in half a third time. So that's 3 times. Okay, just a little bit thicker, maybe about the size of a piece of gum. All right, now I'm going to unfold it. And it's okay if these aren't exactly even, just so you get an idea about where to cut. All right, so this is going to give me more pieces that I'm actually going to need, but that's a good thing because if I mess one up, I'll have a spare. So right now all I'm going to do is just go ahead and cut right along all these folds. So once I have all these folds cut, then I'll have all my pieces ready to go for my legs. So once I get the legs finished, I can go ahead and start making the body. So I'm going to work on the legs right now. So I'm just going to take one piece at a time. And all I'm going to do is just kind of squish it together. So I'm just going to work with it and just squish it together. I'll do this with all the legs. Now a spider has 8 legs, but we're going to be using the legs folded like this, so I only need 4 pieces because that'll give me a leg on this side and a leg on this side out of each piece. So once I have 4 pieces for the legs, I also want to make 1 more piece so that I can cut it off later for the fangs. So that's going to be a total of 5 pieces that you'll need like this. As I said, you'll have extras. That's okay. If you mess one of these up, you'll have a spare. You can just redo it. So I have all my legs pre-made right here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. Remember, 4 are going to be for the legs and 1 is going to be for the fangs. So once I have my legs, now I'm going to take those other 2 pieces that I saved and I'm going to make the body and the head out of that. So I'm going to take one of the pieces, it doesn't matter which one, and I'm just going to crunch it up. And this is going to be the body. So you could make a round body like this one. This one I made a body that's a little bit longer. So it all depends on what kind of spider you want to make, whether you want this to be rounder or a little bit longer. So once you get it all squished up, then you're going to take it, and I'm going to put the shiny side out, and I'm going to just put it right about there. And I'm going to fold this up over top of it. And then I'm going to fold this over this way, and then this one over this way. And I'm just going to squish it tight around it. And then I'm just going to kind of flatten this out a little bit and kind of pinch it right there a little. Now you might be wondering, like, what is this for? Well, this is going to be the head, and it's also going to be what holds the legs onto the spider. So now what I have to do is take all these legs that I made And I'm going to put those right in here. I'm going to put the middle of the foil right in the middle, like that. And then I'm going to fold this down over top a couple of times. So I'm going to fold this and kind of fold it again, kind of roll it up. All right. Kind of squish it together so that it stays put. All right, now I have to separate out my legs, so I can just move these around like this. So I'm going to separate them. You can always adjust the size of your legs. If they're uneven, you can cut it so that they're a little bit more even. All right, so now I have my spider, but I have my fangs. They're way too long. So I'm going to take these spider fangs and I'm just going to cut them off however long I want them. And then I'm going to just work them so that they're more pointy at the end, so they look a little bit more like fangs. Kind of curve them in a little bit. All right, so now I have my spider fangs. You can leave the legs like this if you want, or some people like to bend them so that it kind of stands up a little bit more. So I'll bend it down and then out, down and then out, down and then out. Okay, until you get the legs however you want. All right, and that's all there is to making your little foil spider. So I hope you have fun making them, and I'll see you back here next time with another fun lesson.